Hey guys, what is up? My name is Justin, and welcome back to the BinkSports YouTube channel. What I have for you tonight is episode 7 of Transaction Tuesday. Again, I think the waiver wire is pretty dull this week, so this is going to be a pretty quick episode. But for quarterbacks, I got Derek Carr and Brian Hoyer. Carr's like kind of a, if he's available, I would pick him up, but if he's not available, I wouldn't be surprised. And Brian Hoyer, now that they released Ryan Mallett, he's basically going to be the starter for the rest of the year in Houston, so that's a pretty decent pickup if you're in desperate need of a QB. For running backs, I'm looking at Darren McFadden, and then either Alfred Blue or Chris Polk. If any of these guys are available, they might not be. But McFadden just had a great game for the Cowboys, and with Foster down, Blue and Polk are going to be splitting carries at the start for the Texans. For wide receivers, I'm looking at Brandon LaFell, Michael Crabtree, and Tyler Lockett. I really like LaFell. I know he had a case of the drops in his first game back, but again, it's his first game back. He's a solid receiver. Brady likes to throw the ball, and once he gets the rust off, he's gonna go back to what he did last year and in years past. Crabtree, he keeps impressing. Carr keeps finding him. When teams have their best corner on Amari Cooper, it's going to be pretty easy for Crabtree to find himself open. So I like that matchup. Maybe not this week against the Jets, but, as a long-term pickup, I think he's a good option. And I really like Lockett, too, as a deep stash in deeper leagues because he's finally getting more involved in the actual Seahawks offense and seeing more snaps at wide receiver aside from his punt and kick return duties. So I really like what Lockett's doing. For tight ends, I'm looking at Eric Ebron and Ladarius Green. Both these guys probably aren't available, but this is just a shot in the dark. If they are available, absolutely pick them up. They are great. Both of them are touchdown machines, and especially Green. If Antonio Gates is going to miss extended time, Green is definitely going to be a good pickup because Phillip Rivers loves throwing to his tight ends. Plain and simple. And finally, for defenses, I'm looking at the Vikings playing at the Bears. Sorry about that pause. I couldn't remember. And then the Falcons playing at Tampa Bay. So yeah, Minnesota at Chicago, Atlanta at Tampa Bay. Pretty simple. Both pretty good defenses, decent secondaries against shaky quarterbacks who like to turn the ball over. Plain simple. So yeah, quick episode this time. Again, I don't think there's much available on the waiver wire. If there are those guys for some reason in your league, like Stephon Diggs, just trying to think of other guys off the top of my head right now. Maybe Gary Barnidge or Benjamin Watson for tight ends. Running backs like Matt Jones. If for some reason those guys are available, definitely go after them. But I was trying to be conservative here and consider, most leagues who would likely be available. So that's all I have for you guys for this episode. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a thumbs up, rate, comment, subscribe to my channel for more daily fantasy football content. And if you want to join the world of daily fantasy sports and sign up on DraftKings, use my link down below in the description, and you can set up your account from there. That's all I have for you tonight. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Have a good one.